And welcome to day 499. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. One second while our audio is coming through properly. We'll take care of a few zombies if this audio is. Alright, testing. I think I heard some zombies. Alright, there we go. So we've got our cold brew here. We are on day 499 of the journey begins. We are under Overmorrow. And we are going to head out over to Inkwood and work on the ravine today. We just spent some time here last night working on mending our tools, so we'll for our last little bit here. And take care of that. Okay, good. Experience, and we'll head out. Anything we need to drop off? Maybe we can drop off some stuff outside here. Oop, maybe we can drop it off over here. Do we have space? We do. Because we don't need that with us. We really don't need that either. Or the slime. Okay. So that'll be good enough. Good enough. So now we're gonna fly out. Ugh. We'll make our way out. It's night, so we'll probably have to sleep. You know what? Maybe we'll go over to the cleric hall first. We'll come in, Mr. Boss and Cabo check. Try to catch some of the names here and there, but probably miss a few, but feel free to say hi in chat. On that note, we are trying to... No, still 57. Welcome in Shadowblade. We are still trying to get to 300 followers on TikTok and making an affiliate on Twitch. So if you like the kind of slower, chill, story-backed builds, then you know, feel free to stick around, and if you like it, feel free to share. So do we want to... No, I think we'll just stick to the ravine today. We won't worry about making it past through the tunnel. So this structure here is going to go under the ocean here and come out somewhere over here. And as we get pushed by the render distance, or the border, front border, whatever that error message was, and it will come out right below us there. So, and then we have a path that comes out. It'll go through the mountain here. The scaffolding is kind of our poor version of a beacon, so we can have a visual, because we have not fought the wither yet. We fought the dragon once, but not the wither. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Let's, here we go. Here we go. Here is Inkwood. Okay, hopefully your spawn is set. And now we'll just come down here, grab our tool, and we'll create another step down. Welcome in, Mr. Leonardo. And Gabby and Mark edits. There, okay. Right. Cut through, yes, perfect. Uh-oh. So we do have a bit of a... we don't need that there. Let's do... if we can fill some of this in. Alright, so we'll have to come back and fill that. So we're going to have some water here that we'll need to work on. Let's see if we can get that outlined. So we can work on that. Okay. Our ravine is going to go from where we are to bedrock. Yeah. So, 100 blocks down or so. Probably a little bit more, but roughly that. So we'll get a lot of material out of this. Right. So it's back and forth until we get down there. Alright, let's get rid of some of this dirt here. I'll try to keep it on the path, but it also helps not having to switch tools so much. Right, so we'll do that there. Can we get anything in there? We're gonna have another layer when we get down a little farther, but at least the next 3 or 4 layers will be water free. Let's cut down here. Do this 2 blocks, yeah. Oh no, we just need to do the 1. Okay, perfect. Welcome in, Spaghetti the Real. Thank you for the like, appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You working on any Minecraft projects yourself? Spaghetti the Real Sonic. My chat plugin cuts off the name at Spaghetti. Ooh. Yeah, I need a beacon, but I haven't done the wither fight yet. Oh, good to be back. But I need to, well, getting some beacons is on my list, doing a full beacon. Maybe even a netherite beacon, just for the fun of it. Because we do run across a lot of ancient debris as we're building Haven's End, one of our other projects. But by the time that's all said and done, we'll probably have a fair amount of ancient debris. thank you for the follow. Wickedy the Real Sonic. Appreciate it. And probably put a beacon more into a build. I don't know that I would use them as much. I mean, I guess the haste would be a little helpful, but I don't know. If I was taking down all of the obsidian in the end, probably, which I do actually need to do at some point, so maybe we'll work on the beacons when we get to that part. Or some of the towns where that might be a little bit more, fit more in the character of the town, so we can use it as a decorative feature. Yeah, Overmorrow and Inkwood, probably not. Maybe the Library of Inkwood. Or, don't have the name for it yet, but a sunken city, which would be a repurposed ancient city. It is a realm, a bedrock realm. It's only me on it, but I'd use the realm because I play on multiple devices. So we do PC, Chromebook, mobile, and Switch. So playing with multiple styles of input devices. I haven't got to the point of opening up the realm yet. However, I make a world download, or world backup that is available for download every 6 months in GitLab. And so you can find the link to that on Linktree. So linktr.ee/mindtripmedia. There'll be a link for GitLab there, and you'll be able to get the January download. And the end of this month, I'll be making, usually end of June, early July, I make the summer update. So you'll be able to get all the work I've done up since January. So the world's available to everybody. Did I do that? Yeah. If I get to the point of opening it up, I will keep you on the list. I would like to get big enough at some point to have something like a patron server or something to make something more open. But that's still probably a ways away for me. But yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go. I'm just gonna have to go sleep because there's too many to deal with, and that's not the purpose of today's stream. Yeah, so Inkwood is the second town that we're visiting in our story. So that's kind of the purpose of the world download as well, is whenever we get the story done, which I don't have a timeline on that, then as you're reading the story, you could follow along somewhat by going through the world and seeing the village, town, whatever occurring. Or as the story is unfolding, you could be in the place. Trying to make it semi-interactive. You know, granted, bad guys and whatnot wouldn't be available in the story. That adventure mode is gone, but I mean, potentially it could do some kind of data pack or something, but we would need enough free time to look into that, which we don't have at the moment. But potentially we could hire somebody too, but I think it would be fun to do a data pack. All right, there we go. We have been making progress of about 2 per stream, so we'll shoot again for that. 2 layers. Oh, that's what we were doing. So we didn't hit the stairs, which was good. So let's... Actually, we'll just do up and down. That'll work. Yeah, and doing it like this is how we get about 2 layers. Sometimes we might do 3 some days just to speed it up because we don't want it to take months and months to do this. We need to get onto the library and framing out Oasis City as well. And framing out more of Inkwood too. And Overmorrow really. So we're framing out the city borders, then the internal contents, along with the paths between, and then we'll come back and make a few passes on decorating. So we'll probably do a light pass of making sure the forms fit within the frames, and then we'll do the gradients, flowers, and whatnot stuff in there as well. Did we miss a lot? Is that inventory? Our inventory is almost full, that's why. Right. Let's fill all this up. That in there, okay. There we go, okay. So that is that side mostly done. We'll worry about these little scraps here later, because that might actually be a nice natural thing to leave. Because we want the ravine, we don't want it to feel like a flat wall all the way up and down. So we're almost 20 minutes in, so it'll be a little more than 20 minutes to do a layer, so that's actually not a bad time. So, there we go. There we go. Getting close, getting close. What else do we have today? Yeah, okay. So, we don't have a hard deadline today, so we'll probably keep it roughly an hour, but we'll finish off whatever layer we're starting when we do that, so hour and a half, whatever we're at that point. And then we have some of our other projects to work on, so we have some cloud projects to work on, both for our own personal benefit and other reasons, and then our writing projects that we're trying to get going. That was one layer down. Now we're starting on 2. Right. And we're starting with the silk touch because we need a ton of stone. Like several Minecraft tons of stone, actually. For Haven's End. Because we still need probably about, say 100,000 stone blocks. Because we'll need to turn those into slabs for the foundation of Haven's End. So our city in the Nether, which is be 1,000 by 1,000 slabs when it's done. Alright, so... Okay, so we'll have to redig up some of this stuff. Because I don't want to keep sponges on us for that purpose, but... Alright. But that's okay, it won't take us long to get through it. There we go. Okay. All right. Back to our back and forthing. Oh yeah, we're not doing it on this side yet, I guess. We should probably at some point. This hole here goes down to deep slate. And then we have another hole a couple blocks away that then goes down the rest of the way to bedrock. And on the northern side, we have some boreholes that go down that we fill with lava so that once we get down there, we have some built-in light. And it gives us a guide of where the wall comes down when we get down to bedrock. So we'll see it anyway if we keep it level, but if we let some of this stay, it'd be harder to tell where the wall is. So having those lava boreholes directly in front of the wall gives us kind of a skirt around the city that we can use to tell where the city is. Because when we get down there, we'll want to do some decorating with campfires and cobwebs and things like that for the steam, and it'll help us once we get to that level. Okay. Okay. Oh. Doing it like this means we don't have to fill it all up at once. It gets us a little closer to each level, so hopefully that's a little bit safer. At least that's the plan. Because I don't want to bring over our conduit just yet either. And on our story, we have our outline through chapter 15. We need to start on chapter 16 today, but we're taking kind of a pause to plan the broader strokes so that as we go forward with the outline, it's a little easier to work on. Do a couple lines here. We'll keep working until the mobs get too much, and then we'll go sleep. And actually, since it is getting dark, we could put some candles, well, torches on the stairs. We'll just get them back whenever we take down the stairs, but it'll help keep things a little brighter as we're working, which isn't bad. Welcome in, Janice. How's it going? Right. torch, and pickaxe. Another torch, more pickaxe. All right. Oh, and our streamer in the other ear is Joel Duggan over on Twitch. They're working on the Citadel. They also have the Citadel Cafe podcast about movies, TV. And they are part of the Spawn Chunks podcast on Minecraft. Which I recommend all three of those. You can find some post on TikTok, and you can just search Joel Duggan, and you'll find him. You can look up the Citadel Cafe and the Spawn Chunks as well to find him. So we're going to miss a lot, but we're trying to get as much done as we can, but the mobs behind us are going to make it a little challenging. Yeah, we try to keep a streamer in the other ear as often as possible to either promote or just say, you know, thanks for the inspiration kind of thing. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think we can get through the night. There's not too many, like 4 or 5 mobs isn't so bad. All right, don't need you. Get the spider for us. All right. We need another kit. There we go. Got a bunch of mobs waiting up there. Huh. Our frames seem to be kind of low, but we're not doing anything taxing. We have a multi-PC setup for the streaming. We're repurposing some old laptop for the streaming side and using a newer one for the gaming side of it. It's a workstation, so it's not actually a gaming PC, but I think it's an Ada NVIDIA graphics card. So it still works pretty well for Minecraft. Skeletons are the worst. Oh, maybe we can get creeper. I wanted to see if I could get the skeleton to shoot the creeper. Oh, maybe I can get it to shoot one of the zombies. we'll come over here and do it. There we go. Come on. Okay, too many mobs, too many mobs. Let's take care of some of these. Don't need all of these down here. Okay. Thank you for the assist. Oh, yep. That's alright. Spaghetti the real Sonic. There we go. This is layer 2, I think. But yeah. We can get 3 today because we only got in 1 yesterday. That would get us back on track. Alright. Yep, there we go. Alright. Get rid of all of that. Okay. We don't need you. Oh, and random fact is cave spiders are a couple pixels shorter than regular spiders. So if you're building a cave spider, or if you have a cave spider, or if you have a spider spawner and a cave spider spawner, a half slab will not be enough to prevent cave spiders from escaping. You'll have to do a half slab and something like a carpet or trapdoor to make the gap slightly less than a half block tall in order to trap the cave spiders. Alright. I learned that the hard way because we have a cave spider spawner at Overmorrow. Okay. So we'll grab our stuff and see what we're doing. Got a creeper back there, not a problem. Two blocks. Creepers are not as powerful as I remember. Maybe it was dirt blocks that they had the bigger explosions on. So I mean, dirt would have a lower blast resistance. Now the question is, can we create a creeper farm that outputs the creepers into the nether so that we can use them instead of TNT to clear out the nether roof? Well, not actually going on the roof, but to clear out everything to the nether roof. Let's cut this out. Okay. All right. I think we could do this. Yeah, there we go. making pretty good time. Pretty good time. Through. Oh, okay. All right, so we're doing pretty good. I think we can actually get 3 layers done today. Get us back on track. Get us down to 53. Now, I would use TNT to clear some of this out, but we both want the materials, and without renewable sand, we have too many large projects that we'd have to clear out too many deserts to get the sand we need, and they're not exactly, even the big ones aren't enough sand. So we'd start having to go thousands and thousands of blocks to get to deserts to get sand. So we're trying to save as much as we can for the nether, or another projects, because another rack doesn't have a high blast resistance. I think we get a lot out of it. Right, so get this out to the dirt at least. A little bit of extra stone. Okay. Let's go back. There we go. Right, getting close. We pick that all up? So no. So our our inventory is full. Oop. Not either. Okay. Oh yeah, we're not filling in the water yet, so we can keep our rocket as an emergency escape. Alright, so let's take a look. I think we have another layer done, do we? Yes, we got 2 layers done. Takes roughly 20 minutes, so I think we'll start on layer 3 and we'll get that done. We might be a little bit over an hour, but that will be fine. We can get rid of some of this gravel here. This will be helpful. When we get to the water sections, we can use the gravel to fill it in a little bit easier. Just like this. Where did our gravel go? Okay, so there's a lot of water in there, so I think we are going to dig this out a little. So we're going to have to kind of dig around this somewhat. Okay, so we have enough, yeah, we've got some gravel here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that works. And we'll fill that in as we go. There we go. And yeah, we'll just keep going back and forth. Welcome in spaghetti. Is that just spaghetti? Ah. Oh, welcome back. Good to have you back. Ah. Either way, anything with spaghetti in the name is a good name. That is one thing I wanted to do at some point. I mean, I make spaghetti, but I want to get some of the, make the noodles from scratch one day. Come in, nobody? But we are making good progress here. Alright, looks like Joel's wrapping up his stream, so we're gonna continue working on ours, though. There we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, night's coming. Alright. Oh, that reminds me. I know. Yeah, when this is done, we need to remember to do our clip, and then we also need to remember to cancel our clip tool that we were using. I mean, the video, or the auto clipping that it did was okay. We were playing around with Opus Clip, which is not a bad tool in of itself, but for the kind of clips that we're making, we could take the clip and then put AI generated audio vocals over the clip and kind of explain it, but which is handy if I just want to get like a picture of a farm, like a little 360 view or something, and then I'm back to what to say later. If I mess it up during the stream, but I could do some of that in DaVinci Resolve as well. Granted, it's easier in the Opus clip where you can just change the text and it will regenerate the audio. So if you have a long speech and you just want one word in the middle changed, you don't have to repeat so much. Or make it sound kind of odd trying to take out a word and then insert it. So it has advantages like that, but since we're not doing super long tutorials or anything like that, and we're not really a long form kind of podcast, like interview podcast, it doesn't have as much benefit for what I'm doing. Let's say if you're doing like interview style content, then it's probably a pretty good tool. But we're going to refocus on other tools, finding the right ones that work for us and what we're trying to do. And as things work, you know, we'll share what works for us. And if you're trying to do something similar, you'll have some first-hand, well, second-hand experience, I guess. So let's get rid of some of this gravel here. Oh, lots of wow, okay. Let's go pick up our material here. Oh good, our skeletons are attacking each other back there, so that's gonna save us some trouble. And then those are going after each other, so perfect. Maybe we can go a little longer. Will you help us? Well, one block is better than nothing, I guess. So there we go. I'll go back and forth. This should be layer 3. We're making good time. We can get some studying in, some writing in, some other things in. Yeah, we're good there. Oop, do we have a, oh, we have an arrow in our back. Oop. All right. We have some zombies over there coming in. Will you shoot this one for us? No? Okay. Oh, we'll just have to take you out. Oh, I must have shot the spider. Oh, I didn't know that. Spiders will aggro on skeletons too. That's good to know. Good to know. Oh, and spiders are scared of armadillos. If you're working on any kind of spider farm, spider and cave spider will both run away from armadillos. I can't really make them sit like cats for creepers, but you can, you know, create some kind of pedestal or something, or a leash, something like that, that keeps them in a rough area if you want. I mean, pedestal if you need them in an exact spot. Our farm, we just have a oh, let's run. Should we heal up a little bit? Because the skeletons are chasing us. Okay. There we go. Now those guys are chasing each other. Grab another carrot. Keep ourselves healed, and there we go. Take care of himself, and there we go. It's like this gathering of the zombies. we? There's no hole there, is there? No. Okay, good. You can stay right there and help us take out that. And you took out one spot. That worked. Confining them to a hole a lot better. That is also good to know. I guess it's this maybe a spherical blast radius with the down being the least effective. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Yeah, what do you got? Yep, that takes out more when they do that, so that is helpful. You want that back. Oops. All right. Are you gonna shoot? There we go. Oh, he was just looking at me. He wasn't coming yet. There he goes. He shoots him, and now... There we go. That gets them off my back a little bit. We can drop off our stone. Okay. Oh, let's go get stone that we couldn't get before. We don't need to worry about all of it. We mean we can generate stone, but no sense in wasting this since we actually need a lot. Alright. This is 64 times what? 6? Yeah, 6 times 9 times 64. Just short of 3,500. So times 10 would be 30,000. Times 100 would be 300,000. We need less than 100, but more than 10. So 200,000. So I'm guessing probably in the neighborhood of 60 to 70 double chest full of stone for Haven's End. Well, actually, we need 100,000 because that'll be 2 slabs for things. So that'd be a third of 100, so about 30 to 40 double chests. That's what we'll need for Haven's End. Grab some gravel here. Cut across, then we'll take out this little chunk here in the middle under the stairs. We're at just under an hour, so it'll probably take us just a few minutes over an hour. I think that's a good goal. We did 3, so we got back on track to two layers a day. Tomorrow we're going to do a world tour. I'll probably have to stitch some of it together for a video in DaVinci Resolve, make it more coherent, but we'll do our best to keep things coherent as we go. We'll probably visit all of Overmorrow, go through the tunnel, visit all of what we have of Inkwood. We won't go to the library yet because it's not enough to show there. And the tunnel isn't safe enough yet. I mean, we can show the portal that will go there, but we won't show anything more. Then we can go to the Garden Temple, and then Barter's Bay. We can go to the Gold Temple. Is there a portal there? There's a portal in the Gold Temple that comes to Haven's End, but I'm nervous about that just yet. Although I guess we could put all our tools in a inner chest. We just have to make sure that we have an inner chest on us, because we could fly there from Barter's Bay. And if it's safe, then we can go through. Yeah, because we have an inner chest in a few places, so yeah, that's everything. We could walk around with just a gold helmet just to kind of show off some of Haven's End, because we won't fight anything, and then if we succumb to a zombie's revenge or piglin revenge, someone's revenge, a mob's revenge, then we will. But it's actually looking pretty good. We'll start the line for the next one. We just won't do anything with it just yet. Yeah, so that's what we were hoping to find. There we go. See how much of this water we can get exposed. All right, is there more here? Grab more of the gravel here. We're not gonna do, well, not gonna do a whole layer. We're just going to fill in the water here. Fill that in. All right. Okay, perfect. So that takes care of that. It's us a little farther down. Some of the water taken care of. I don't know that it was really an extensible cave, but there's a fair amount in here. Need to get as much gravel as we can. Okay. And this. We leave a step here. Like, the step's not going to stay, but we need a way to get in and out a little easier. So, just in case. And some of it might stay. Like, it gives us a... I don't know what the art term is, but it gives us a base to work off of that we can kind of rough up, so we can take some of it down, leave some of it there. Like a foundation. Whatever we would call like the raw clay block that you work into sculpture. Sure, there's a proper name for that. Oh yeah, we're not going to do a whole thing, so we're just going to stop when we get to the stairs so that we can walk up. Like this. Okay. And is the sun going down? Yes, so that works out. So we can drop off some of this stuff and then do our flip and then do our outro. Right, so do copper blocks. Put that in there then. Oh. Don't need the bow. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. The sun is still kind of high. But we can't. I want to do it when it's more rising broad day. And I guess we could try to go up now and see if we can get it in before the sun falls, but I have a feeling that's not going to work. Alright, so where's our bridge? And maybe we can do it, so marking it at... No, we're gonna have to do it because I want to mark it at a good time. Well, 105. So... $105 to about $135 or so that's good there. And we'll just sleep. And we'll do our outro. So with that, we have our sun rising now. So let's go over and look at our handiwork. So we'll put it here what we do. So thank you for joining day 499 of the Journey Begins. Tomorrow we're going to do a world tour, visit all of the highlights. We're not going to go to like some of the smaller places where we had like frog gathering or the trail ruins, just the builds that we're working on. So that will be tomorrow. So it'll be somewhere between an hour and 2 hour stream to do that. And then we'll cut that down and post that on, well, it will automatically go on the VOD channel, and then we'll probably post something to our gaming channel as well and across our social medias. On that note, if you want to check out more of what we're working on, you can find us on LinkedIn. That's link, or not LinkedIn, Linktree. So linktr.ee/mindtripmedia. That will have links to the VODs for this over on YouTube, our mostly Lego build YouTube channel, any of our other projects over there as well. You'll find Pinterest, Blue Sky, our social presence there. So if you want to see what else we're working on or support us in other ways, you can find it there. And with that, thank you, Spaghetti, all of the others for the likes and follows. Appreciate it. And everyone over on Twitch as well. And with that, we will see you tomorrow when the journey continues.